just barely get the win. The Tribe lose one in extra innings, and the Mud Hens get suspended? I love you guys, and welcome into an all-new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on ClayFan 2-3. I am your host, Andy Alfred. Welcome you into the program here in the beautiful Studio 61 in East Toledo. And rough night last night for me. I couldn't sleep that much because of what happened with the Tigers up there. God, almost this close. If it wasn't for Donnie Kelly making that catch in the stands, I knew we probably would have lost that game. But let's break that down for you. The Tigers were a winner yesterday, 6-4 over the Seattle Mariners, and Justin Verlander gets the win. He goes to 3-1 with a 2.68 ERA. Kevin Millwood gets the loss. He goes down to 0-4 with a 5.88 ERA. Jose Valverde gets his 6th save of the season. Prince Fielder, his 5th home run of the season. No home runs for Seattle in front of 13,455. Game time 3 hours and 7 minutes. Now tonight the Tigers will conclude this 3-game series against the Seattle Mariners. It will be Drew Smyly on the hill. He's 1-0 with a 1.61 ERA. He'll take on Vargas, who is 3-2 with a 3.09 ERA. Game time 10-10 on FSN Detroit with Mario and Rod Allen. I'm going to take my gum out here. It's not making much sense. Anyway, the Tribe blows it. Blew the game. 10th inning. You know, I'm a big Tigers fan. But for you Tribe fans, first place. We catch up to you by a game, and now it's a 2-game lead for you guys. The White Sox were a winner yesterday, 5-3 in 10 innings. Santiago gets the win. He goes to 1-1 with a 5.73 ERA. Chris Perez gets the loss. He goes to 0-1 with a 3.95 ERA. Reed gets his 2nd save of the season. No home runs to the game in front of 11,304. Game time 3 hours and 3 minutes. Now tonight it's the concluding game of the series before Cleveland hits the road to go to Minnesota. It will be Jake Peavy on the hill. He's 3-1 with a 1.99 ERA, taking on Jemar Gomez, who's 2-1 with a 2.82 ERA. Game time 7:05 on ST. Other notable games in the major leagues last night for you: the Mets were a winner 7-4 over the Philadelphia Phillies. Tampa Bay 3, the Yankees 5, Washington 4, Pittsburgh 5. Philadelphia 5. Yeah, Pittsburgh 5. St. Louis was a winner over Arizona 6-1. The Padres were a winner 3-1 over the Colorado Rockies. The Tigers will now go after this series to Oakland. They'll play Brandon Inge, the former Detroit Tiger. He had a walk-off grand slam last night. Good for him. Good for him. I root for Brandon. He's a great guy. What the organization did for him, it screwed him. Just bad. It's just bad altogether. But the Athletics were a winner 7-3 over the Toronto Blue Jays. Milwaukee 8, Cincinnati 3. It was Boston 4, Kansas City 6, Houston 3, Miami 2. Texas was a winner 10-3. Josh Hamilton had 4 home runs in the game. He driven 8 runs in the single game alone. That is a milestone effort for him. I congratulate him. I applaud him. And I like to see if this kid is for real when it comes to the playoff time, though, too. Atlanta 3. The Cubbies were a loser yesterday, 3-1 over the Atlanta Braves. LA got blanked by the Minnesota Twins 5-0. And San Francisco wins against the Dodgers 2-1. The Mud Hens were suspended last night. They are tied at 4 apiece going into the 8th inning. And they were suspended in Charlotte due to rain. Brad Elwood had his 14th of the season. No home runs for Charlotte. There's no decision yet on this game yet. The game was taking 2 hours and 14 minutes before they called it, with a 50-minute rain delay within that. That game is suspended. They will pick that up this afternoon, late this afternoon into this evening before the 7:15 game They have not made the decision on yet who is the pitching matchup. You can go to mudhens.com to take a look at who the pitching matchup is. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be Thad Weber on the hill for the Mud Hens, and I'm going to pull that up right now. And for the Charlotte Knights for this evening's matchup, it will be Thad Weber, who's 2-1 with a 2.25 ERA, taking on Jelinski, who's 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA. That will be the concluding game of the series at 7:15 tonight, once we get the other game out of the way. NHL news for you this afternoon. The Devils were a winner 3-1 over the Philadelphia Flyers. 4-1 series win for the Devils. They will now face the winner of the series between Washington and the New York Rangers. And I'll give my opinion about that in just a little bit once we get everything done here. The NBA scores for you. Boston was a loser to Atlanta, 87-86. Boston leads the series 3-2. Indiana sweeps, takes out the Orlando Magic 105-87. 4-1 win for them. The Bulls were winners 77-69 to the Phillies, the Philadelphia 76ers, and Denver was a winner over the Lakers 102-99. Now let's get back to the NHL for you this afternoon. I think LA is going to win it. They are riding a hot streak. I think they're going to win the series against Phoenix in 5 games. It's going to take 5 games, but I think they're going to do it. In the East, it's a crapshoot. I don't know. The series is now 3-2 in favor of New York. I want Washington to win because this is the only time I think Ovechkin will get a chance to go for the Stanley Cup. I want Washington to pull out and get this win, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be New York versus LA. My opinion. Jersey's not going to do anything. Martin Brodeur's 40 years old. He's an old man. But I want your opinion. Who do you think out of the remaining teams in the NHL is going to win it? Is it going to be LA? Is it going to be Phoenix? Or is it going to be New York, New Jersey, or Washington? Let me know. Write a comment underneath this show, and I'll probably read it on the air. We had no comments yesterday on the show. I usually would talk about my emails or comments. Yeah. The girls are still up there. Not coming down. I'm not going to take them down. Recommendations for you for the day. The Mud Hens return home on the 15th to take on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Yankees. They'll continue through that series through the 22nd. Tickets are available by going to the Mud Hen box office or mudhens.com or 419-724-HENS and get your tickets for that series, that big series against the Yankees. Also for you this afternoon, Kaledioscope 2012 at Toledo School for the Arts at the Valentine Theater is happening this weekend. You gotta get your tickets. You gotta go see this. Best show. They planned this show from the beginning of the school year all the way to this weekend. Tickets are there's still a little bit of tickets left in the $11 and $17 range, but you're going to have to pay that $30 ticket price for Friday and Saturday night. If you're going to go Saturday afternoon, you'll get to meet me and see me. I will be there at 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll be down in the lobby about 12 o'clock, talking sports, hanging out with the people, hanging out with you guys, and shows at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I will be in the lobby about 12:30, and you can meet me and Melissa and hang out, and we'll talk sports, talk about life, get yourself ready to go for this big, not this weekend, but the following weekend, series against the Yankees in G-Town. Also for you this afternoon, I want to say a personal thank you to all you who have watched the first episode. We have 21 views on the first episode alone. Back on the air for you guys, and I hope you guys continue to watch this program. And I will hope to see you all tomorrow on another edition of All Andy Alfred. But until then, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together, especially the teams behind me. Come on, Tigers. You got to win one tonight. Take 2 or 3 out of Seattle. Victory is sweetest when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of All Andy Alfred. Love you, Melissa.